R.I.P. to me, I don't need a limousine. On my face, put on the T. Cremate me and throw my ashes in the sea so I can finally see all the things I want to see. See, I don't need a parade, just the usual. A couple switches in the session at the studio. I hope my music help a soul that's immovable, so y'all can ask some nice things. Real life street stars, man. We in here with Lil Sick, man. What it is, bro?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, brother?
Chillin', bro. Tell us a little history, man. Where you from?
I'm from the east side of Fort Worth, man. Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. See the guitar, bro, man. That's what's up, bro. Real talk, bro. Real musician, man.
Absolutely. I've been playing for a little bit. I haven't really focused on it as far as, recording. I more or less just kind of go as it is right now, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's what's up. It's a conversation starter, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Sick, tell us a little bit about that name.
Lil Sick, I actually got that name from somebody, but now I kind of embrace it as it was right on time. I really believe everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And my name, I kind of feel like it's kind of the conscious state of, and the reality of what I live in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around me, I feel like they're sick, not AIDS or cold or nothing like that, but just in the mindset, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So yeah, Lil Sick, man. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it more or less. It just is what it is.
Man, that's real talking. The guitar right by you, man. It look like a partner in crime, man. Is the guitar got a name? Do we name guitars around here?
Nah, man. No, we don't name guitars.
Tell us what kind of guitar that is, man. For those that don't know.
This right here is actually an Epiphone, man, acoustic. It got a nice little tone on it. I like it.
Yeah.
More or less the color.
Real
and
tough.
then it's the shape also, but I play left-handed, so they don't really show a lot of love to.
Oh, that's real.
Left-hand guitar players. Rest in peace to Jimi Hendrix.
Rest in peace. With that said, as far as tell us what all do you do, man? What all talents do you kind of reside behind?
Man, I started off really playing drums, like my pops, he was a musician, trumpet player. He played behind like Johnny Taylor, ZZ Hill, things like that. But I started out playing drums, man, and then it turned into sax. And like middle school, everybody was in the band, and I just kind of took off and found out I was good. From saxophone, it turned into piano. From piano, it turned into rap. Into rap, it turned into rock and roll. Guitar.
So let's get right into it. Tell us about that project that's about to drop.
Man, this project, it's actually out right now. We dropped it on the 11th. It's called Young Man Music, and it's everything it sounds like, whatever that means to you. But Young Man Music is basically everything I've been through, as a young man, and then what I've learned from it as well, you know what I mean? It actually, get some advertising going on. Check it out, thank you.
Young Man Music, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, but it's everything it sounds like, man. It's just it's where I came from. It's what I went through, and more or less the same things I'm going through right now, and what I've gotten from and what I'm trying to do, as far as foundation in my life. You know what I mean?
How many tracks you got on there?
I got 10 tracks on there, 10 hot tracks.
10 hot tracks.
Yeah,
What's the hottest track on there?
I can't call it.
Can't call it?
I can't call it. And the only reason why is because, I feel like music, man, is kind of like a soundtrack to your life. Everybody has a different life. Everybody has everybody has a different life. Everybody has a different feel, a different perception on things. So, kinfolk might like number 3. You might like number 7, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. But as far as bars, number 10, I really appreciate as far as bars. And also the first track as far as bars. As far as emotion and grit, number 4 and number 6. And the whole tape. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Everything, bro. Everything.
Tell us about the process that went into building that body of work.
Man, this body of work is, you got songs on here that is 3 years old. Yeah, man. You got songs on here that are 3 years old. Damn near 4, huh? 3 years old, damn near 4. And man, it's just it took a while because those were kind of my aces in the hole. I feel like I don't know, I don't really have a large attention base or fan base right now. So I kind of wanted to save that for, you know, the fans or the people that, okay, when you, these are lock-ins for a fact. I know for a fact you're going to like these songs or love these songs. But it just kind of got to a point to where it was necessary just due to the fact of the path I'm taking as an artist. You know what I mean? I kind of have a street appeal, whatever you want to call it. But like I said about Young Man Music, I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that, I'm going somewhere. So it'll be completely foolish for me to sit up and be on Jay-Z status and still try to talk about Gucci Man shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, as I grow, my music has to go along with it. And if not, then it'll be completely contradiction, you know, in my life as far as the things that I do.
Speaking of that, do you find it hard to make songs that Lil Sick might have wrote 4 years ago versus Lil Sick now? Is there a difference now?
I feel like as far as in my life right now, the struggle is every day. You know what I mean? And that's something that I captivate on because that's one thing that I want to get out of. And my songs, kind of little melodies or remedies to me, maybe not just hopeful songs or just kind of like young nigga spirituals, you know what I'm saying? Young Negro spirituals. And just kind of, I don't know, man, like little soundtracks for me to grow and just get a little bit better, you know what I'm saying, every day. And just, I don't know, it's a little bit more, you know what I mean? Just, yeah.
Good talk. How you feel about the Fort Worth hip-hop music scene?
No comment. Nah, because I want to be careful with this, not to filter my words or anything, like, because I could really, excuse my language, I really could not give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, about anything. I'm sorry, I'm not used to that. I really could care less, man, about today's music, as far as the direction it's going, or the things that are being taught. If you listen to me, if you listen to really anything from me, you'll see that there's a complete difference. And it's not purposely, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? The things that I've went through in life have allowed me to taste the things that are talked about in Fort Worth's rap today. The rap that is, I feel, is at least popping right now. But it was a bitter taste. And it's something I didn't like, but I more or less appreciate because I am who I am today. But it's just not. To me, I feel like music is just the process of your brain and your mind. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think about or whatever you feel, that's your music. It's not up to me or anybody else to tell you whether it's hot or not. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Fort Worth rap, right now I just can't get with it. You know what I'm saying? Only person I'm really fucking with is PMG, of course, Chief Rebel and JN, Static G, Envy Baby, Boy Kenyatta, and outside of my camp, young Spuddy Boom. I'll say that. I'll say that out my mouth. Real talk. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because you might catch me on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some young Spuddy Boom.
What direction do you want it to go, hip-hop?
I don't mind whatever direction, just as long as it's not a misdirection. As long as it's a direction to where it can be heard and it can also change people. I feel like music is a good way to really get into, you know, people's minds, or at least their thought. You know, you might listen to music in a party full of people or in the car by yourself, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, but that music is right there with you, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to talk to somebody through their music instead of, you know, just face to face. I might not always be there, so I don't know.
if I'm going through some shit, whether it be relationship wise, life wise, which track could I listen to get my mind right?
Relationship wise, I want you to listen to number 8. Because relationship wise, that's going to teach you, regardless of what you're going through as far as with the relationship, you got to keep it pushing. You know, your spouse will claim they're faithful, but only the Lord will truly know. Just keep in mind that hoes is hoes, and though it hurt, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? And that's just basically the truth, you know what I'm saying? You got to just keep it pushing. As far as going through some shit, man, number 10, like I said, on bars levels, and then it's just some real shit, you know what I'm saying? I go from selling this to sleeping on my sister's couch, you know what I'm saying, in that one track. So it's a nice track. It's the last song for a reason.
Has there ever been anything besides rap that you want to touch on that you feel like you also have a passion for?
Man, I really want to do jazz and rock and roll. I touch like spoken word and poetry, and I just feel like it comes with the territory. True artistry, I feel like that comes with the territory. Just to be able to put words together. But as far as instrumentation and things of that nature, man, jazz. Because I feel like the jazz scene is kind of dying right now. My generation doesn't appreciate jazz whatsoever.
Not at all.
So that, man, and rock and roll a little bit. I think it'd be nice to see a little shorty, you know, big head dude in rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? Pants sagging and shit, Levi's and shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
And with that said, it's like it seems like you've been stating you've been going through a lot of trials and tribulations. What, if you want to touch on, have you went through that, you know, kind of made you to the man you are today and put the music that you actually put out?
Man, I would say the positive curve in my life came from the birth of my daughter. Yes. I say that because I mean, just like anybody else, man, I was caught up in this mindset of this system to where I thought I had to be like this or I could do this or really I could do whatever the fuck I want to do and not get, you know, a consequence or a repercussion from it. But with the birth of my daughter, it was always a constant reminder every day, you know what I'm saying, that I got something really to live for, you know what I mean? And it sounds crazy, but when you young, man, and you going through those things and it gets to that point where nobody really gives a fuck or no one really cares about you, or at least in your mind you feel that way, you know, you get desperate, man. You get desperate, and at the same time you get hungry, you know what I mean? And you want more for not only yourself, but I don't know, man, but yeah, just my daughter, man. I can say that, you know what I'm saying? She's a little me, bro, so how can I not be there, you know what I'm saying? It's what been.
I heard you mention poetry. Have you ever wrote any poetry for a young lady?
No, absolutely not. We don't have time for that. No, no disrespect. It's just, man, we got shit to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got folk that's hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? And the lottery is 1.5 billion type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fuck that.
I know in Dallas they got or they at least they had heroes for the poetry. Do they have anything like that in Fort Worth?
Well, man, I really don't more or less follow the poetry scene, you know, the slams and things of that nature. But shout out to Brittany Moorhead.
Brittany Moorhead.
Yeah, she just wrote a book. Don't give me the line on the name of it, but it's actually, I read a couple excerpts from it. It's actually pretty decent. But she's from Fort Worth, and the fact that she put that book out on her own, I feel like that's very deserving of a shout out. So
that's real tough.
It should allow me, but yeah, no, I really don't follow the scene, man. We barely have things in Fort Worth, but we embrace them. You know what I'm saying? So
real tough. And the name of the project, of course, is Young Man Music. Who is your directed fan base as far as who you wanted to speak to in this music?
Anybody who needs it. Of course, it's kind of ironic, of course, my name being Lil Sick, but I really feel like, man, I have a cure. Right. Just for the mind and for the soul. I feel like I can help a lot. Just due to the fact that I've been through the same shit you've been through, except I refuse to go through it any longer. You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like we all hurt, you know, in the same way but different ways. You know what I mean? So I mean, how player would it be for a nigga to sit down and put that shit in the words and in the rhymes to where you can actually jam that shit, not later on, but actually like right now, in a present sense. I'm trying to help you in the future, but right now, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's better than the preacher preaching, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Very true.
so, yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know.
That's real. And you seem like just a real aficionado for music.
Yeah.
Your dream studio session, and you could be with five other artists, dead or alive.
Alive?
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive? Okay. Man, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Rest in peace to all those
Everybody,
great ones that
man,
passed.
to the greats, man. Man,
That'll fit you.
that'll fit me. The Boye Kenyatta. Pac, of course. You know what I'm saying? Jimi Hendrix. For some live shit in the back. Man. Oh, that's crazy. Man. I would have to go with a Mick Jenkins. I really appreciate Mick Jenkins and his artistry. What am I at 4? I'm at 4. This is the last joint right here. This is the last joint.
session, though.
Yeah,
That's a
this
pretty
now
good
I'm talking about that joint. That session is finna
That's a pretty
be
good
some
session,
fire
though.
shit though. Like that whole album finna jam.
might be it.
Man, one more. I have one more. Jeez, man, that's crazy. You can't do that, bro.
Man, that's you already got a platinum record.
Real shit. Man, I'm gonna have to go with Kurt Cobain.
That's tough.
Not Houston Kurt Cobain, the real Kurt Cobain. Yeah. Yeah, score business. Yeah. Just to have the experience. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You have a wide range of like different influences. How was that growing up as a kid? Just listening to those. Was that always something that you listened to, or did you broaden your horizons as you got older?
Man, of course, with every different little instrument here or there, I mean, I touch different, you know. Of course, being a sax player, I wanted to learn the Charlie Parkers and the Cannonball Adderleys. Being a guitar player, I wanted to know the Jimi Hendrix or the Freebirds of, you know, rock and roll. I wanted to know those songs. So, I mean, I touched everything because at the end of the day, it's all good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It all should be appreciated. Anytime somebody sit down and takes their time to put it into an art and an art form to where not only it can be understood, but it can be replayed for time and time and time and time and time and time again, I think that's something absolutely amazing. So yeah, man.
Shit. So, who do you vote for? Who you gonna vote for?
Oh man.
Real-life street stars.
Oh man, no comment, man. No comment. Why does he ask those questions? Man, who do I vote for? As far as politics, that's what we're speaking right now. I mean, it's man, Obama, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I say that is because
that $1.67 gas.
only reason why I say that, man, it's because, man, I get lost in the politics, and I begin to really, this will be a whole interview. That shit'll read Lil Sick speaks on Donald Trump and the world and the way that we're going, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be that. Just know we can talk after this camera goes off about fucking politics. Because, man, I'm not voting for shit, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds crazy because we have to vote. It's very important for us especially I don't want to turn it to a race thing, but especially for a black community, because for some reason black people just don't want to vote. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just don't want to go take the time. Now it's touchscreen. I know a nigga that'll sit all day at the store and gamble on those little machines.
Yeah.
But a nigga won't go vote or pay a ticket or, anything of the extra. So we have to some way, somehow get our people to really vote because it counts. You know what I'm saying? All that shit counts.
We gotta be more involved in our communities.
Nah, score business, all the way around.
Know who your judge is, know who your senator is, know who to call, man.
Right. If you ask a black person right now, your average hood nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who the senator is. You know what I'm saying?
Put 40 of them in a room.
They
might get 40 wrong answers.
But you tripping though. You tripping because you worried about who the fucking senator is. You know what I'm saying? So, we could have fucking Osama bin Laden in office and niggas wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Until it get on Facebook. Seriously.
Man, that's real.
Yeah.
And speaking of Facebook.
Oh shit.
Speaking of Facebook, you walked in, we peeped your style. You got the guitar, truth be told, he walked in with a camera crew. So for those who know, he documented his own. So y'all learned something.
Yeah.
What do you feel about branding yourself and also branding yourself on social media?
I believe, of course, the brand itself is one and the same, but branding yourself on social media and branding yourself, period, is, of course, two different things. I feel like you obviously have to brand yourself first before you jump into the social media thing. But because I take branding yourself and I might take it to fucking Mars, but I look at that as your foundation, you know what I'm saying? Not only as an artist, but as a person, as a human being in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? And then what is your name that you put? I mean, will you be a Coca-Cola? You know what I'm saying? Will you be a McDonald's? There'll never be a time where you'll pull up to McDonald's and they don't have any cheese. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have the wrap to put on their burger. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure.
You ain't been in enough.
Oh,
you
no.
ain't been on skill.
I'm from the city. That might be a bad example. It might be a bad example, but I'm from the city, so I'm from Fort Worth, so you know what I'm saying? That's type of shit motherfucker call and complain on, that type of bullshit. But I'm just speaking in general, you know what I'm saying? Just more or less I know it's a wild analogy, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? If you run into those problems, you do, and they'll try to make up for it or put it to existence. I want to, you know what I'm saying, make sure I don't run out of, you know what I'm saying, cheese, bro. You know what I'm saying, lettuce and tomatoes. I'm going to make sure that, when you get my product, that it's A1, it's the best that it could have been, it's the best that it could be. So as far as when it comes to a brand, anything I feel like that you stand behind and that you love and that you want to do, brand it, because you fuck around and get rich off of it. You know what I'm saying?
If Young Man Music was a painted picture, what would that picture look like?
The picture would look like a whole bunch of motherfuckers just came through and signed their name on that bitch. Like, as far as, like, I don't know, not even like spirits, maybe? Like, motherfuckers just came through and just, I'm talking about a nigga came through and put a cigarette butt on that bitch. That type of shit. Like, it's just the grit, man, and the pain and the struggle, the shit niggas going cry in the bathroom about because they don't want their baby mama to see it, you know what I'm saying, or their kids to see it. You know what I'm saying? The type of shit a nigga fuck around and facing 20 years type shit, you know what I'm saying? That's that tape, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people really sitting down and giving a fuck about today, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas rapping about Bugattis, and I just saw him on the T the other day. He was on the Dart the fucking other day, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And that's against nobody's show. Fake it till you make it, whatever. But it's just, let's keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And that's so cliche to say, but let's be real with one another, you know what I'm saying? The only way to stay true to you is to stay true to me. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rebel, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to PMG, man, as a whole. Shout out to Fort Worth Music. I love what's going on right now. Everybody moving, everybody working. Shout out to the Daiquiri Factor, man. Y'all been to the Daiquiri Factor? Yes. Shout out to the Daiquiri Factor, man. I gotta do that because I go every day, and it doesn't make me feel bad about drinking At one, I mean, but you know, yeah, that's cool. But it's like at 1 o'clock in the morning, man. It's like, I mean, excuse me, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You know, niggas should be Drake, man. But you know, get that motherfucker in a little slushy type shit. It make you feel a little bit better. But yeah, man, that shit's right there off of John T. White. But shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to every nigga right now that's trying to find a fat girl for income tax season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, squad business.
You see.
And man, just shout out to everybody, man, supporting. Everybody showing love. Everybody who just now waking up to Lil Sick, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who just now figuring out that, man, this nigga actually got some shit, you know what I'm saying? This nigga actually got some, like, he's actually an artist, you know what I'm saying? He's not a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's, you know what I'm saying?
How do you get in contact with Lil Sick?
Facebook.com/I am Lil Sick. Performances are booking, area code 682-232-9011. Man, just, you know, Instagram, I am Lil Sick. Man, I washed my car over there on Rosedale and Ayers. If you want to pull up, chill or something, you know.
You gonna have that guitar with you?
Huh?
You gonna have that guitar with you?
Yeah, actually, I do, man. I ride with my guitar in the car, seatbelt on, that type of shit. Like, motherfuckers sleeping on the baby. No, but it's my baby, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas start naming that bitch. It's like on some, come on, homie. You know what I'm saying? I can't, yeah, that's Brownie. It's my baby Brownie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas have been like, nah, it's been a 10-minute interview. You know what I'm saying? It's got business. So, yeah.
Man, Lil Sick, thank you for coming through. We salute
Appreciate
you. You
y'all,
are a
man.
real life street star.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.